So guys, welcome back. My name is Roma from Homeharbour. Today's video is about deck planking. What I'm going to use for this. So guys, the planks 0.6 that we have in our kit. Black marker to do the calking effect. I will use the pencil. Cutter. It will be much easier to prepare the planks, the length of the planks, but if you don't have the cutter, just knife will be good enough. It's not a problem. So guys, let's start preparing our planks. I will show you how I'm doing it. So the first thing, I already measured what planks I will need. I will use 6 centimeters, 4 and 2 for beginning. So I will cut 6. I will cut 2 6s, 2 4, and 2 I will cut 2, but first I need to mark them. Okay guys, now what I'm about to do. To do the calking effect, I just take the marker and go around the plank. How a lot of people are doing. They put all of the planks together, then paint it black with the acrylic paint, and that's it. For me it's a little bit dirty. I like to do it with the simple marker. So I go like this on the edges, not very hard. So guys, the beginning of the planking is going to be the same as I did with Polaris, but the nailing and the weathering will be very much different. So we can start to do the planking and then we will move forward. So guys, what I did basically after our last job, I sanded it all down. It is all smooth. I didn't take the pins. I just sent them down. I only take two of the pins. Then I marked our deck in half, because the way I like to do the deck, the planking of the deck, it's when the first plank, it goes just in the middle of the deck. Well, I like it like this, guys. It's not really right, I think. I actually don't know if it's right or not, but I like it like this, so I will go with this. And guys, for the beginning, how I will start it, I need a brush, white glue, and we can start applying the glue. It doesn't have to be a big layer, because the glue is very good. I'm using white glue for the wood. Not very big layer. And now the first one is very important. Follow the line as well as hole right here, guys. So the first one, 6 centimeters in the position. Now I just drew where we're going to cut, so don't forget, because right now we cannot do nothing. It must be completely dry. Now the 4 centimeters plank. Basically it's the same. If you follow the tutorial of Polaris, is the same thing. Now we give 4. On both sides. Now 2. We're going to put 2, but we will follow this line right here, right? So we're going to put it like this. So awesome, guys. This is the beginning of the planking. Now what I will do, I need to prepare some more wood strips. I will show you one more time how. It will be very fast, and then we will continue our planking. This deck have only holes for the masts, hole for the bowsprit, and one hole that I did. I don't know if you will follow the same build, if you will do the hole for the gratings or not, but it's quite simple. Just cut them around, so it will be fun, quick and easy. So guys, let's prepare some planks. So guys, I'm just going to continue. Next one that I will give is this one. So we go further, and then we going to do it as a pyramid. We will go like this. So let's go. Guys, check the lines always, as well as we give here 6 centimeters. Now right here it's going to be 4 centimeters, then 2 centimeters. Pay attention if you are doing the way I do, so don't make any mistakes. Now we're going to give here 4 centimeters. Don't give much glue, doesn't have to be a lot. And never, I say never, you can do whatever you like, guys. I'm just giving to you a advice. Don't use super glue on the deck, because if super glue go out, you will not be able to cover it, not with the stain, not with the coloring, with nothing. It's going to be very, in my point of view, ugly. So guys, just don't do it. And now guys, 2 centimeters. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just check the lines. Check the lines, guys.
Perfect.
So guys, in this way, you're basically doing that pyramid. You go more in the middle and then you go through the sides. In this way, you're going to have nice, beautiful lines. It's going to be straight because you always be following the first plank. And so guys, this is the way how I'm doing it. go to the middle, then to the sides, as I explained in Polaris 642. You will not do any mistake. All this access, all the holes we will do when it's going to be completely dry. So right now, guys, to not waste your time, because I know that you want to start doing it in your home, I will do probably here when we have the gratings. I will do this part right here, and I will come back to you and I will show you how we're going to cut it and if we need to cut something right here. So I will do it to the gratings and then I will come back to you. So this what I wanted to show you, because I almost get to the point when we have hole for the gratings. What I'm about to do, I did already cut the piece like we need, just until the gratings, right? Then I put then I black it with the marker, and then I'm going to glue it right here. So guys, all of the rest planks, when they come to this side, we just cut them and paint them black in this side, and that's it. This part right here, those parts too, I will come to them and I will explain you again. So I will continue the work up until now. It is like this. I'm very happy. I already get to the edges. Everything is nice. So guys, I will continue. I will do more few strips and then I will come back to you and we will see how we go around the hole. So guys, right now we are basically at the point where we need to go, when we need to go around the hole with the gratings. So what I'm about to do, I will continue the middle line. How I will do this? We cut this part right here, so I will put one like this, so we will see the length, all of the length of this one. And now I will put like this the other one that will continue the line. I will mark where I need to cut it. Now I will just cut. Paint right here, this part, and now I can glue it. So guys, in this way we will continue the middle line. And like this we will go with the next one. We put one right here to see how much we need to cut. And now now the opposite side. The opposite side, which you can see, because of this plank right here, we can see what length do we need. In this way, guys, we just continue our lines, because I saw a lot of dudes are gluing all of it, all of the hole, and then just cut it. Well, I don't like this. This is much more easier and kind of faster. So guys, now we need to do this one, this part right here. How we need to do it? We need to mark space right here, right here, and cut it. So guys, try to not split that piece, because we really need to cut a lot. Maybe you can come up with some better idea. Will be interesting to see. Maybe you have some better solutions, because I don't know everything. No one knows everything, if to be honest. You always do something new, you always learn. So guys, I did something like this. Let's check. Well, I need a little bit more. That's why I'm afraid. Because this little bit more can split this part. I don't want to glue it and then cut it next to the hole, because I don't want to ruin that paint. But I think we'll be alright. Good guys, awesome. Now I have different marker, slimmer one. I will just paint it from inside. And honestly, I don't even know if we need to do this, because it's going to be gratings in the top, going to be a frame around the gratings, but I like to paint all of those stuff, so I will not be worried about this. So good guys, now let's glue it. I will just close the markers so they will not dry. As again, with that piece, be very gentle, because it's very slim. Where we cut, we can easily break it. And that's it guys, this how it's done. Now I can do the other part, then again go to the front. You can do it without me, I will show you. I did show you how avoid the cutting inside the hole, just go around it. So basically this is it. I will see you right here when we're going to cut this hole. I will see if we're going to do like with the mast, we just mark it and then we cut, or we will cut it during the gluing of the deck. So guys, I will continue the work and then I will come back to you. So guys, I'm back because I'm already in the end of the deck when we have this hole for the bowsprit. And how I'm going to do it is going to be the last strip, I mean the middle one, the last one. So I'm going to divide it. How? Easy. I'm not going to glue it like all of it like we did with our holes. I will cut it right here and right here. So the first piece I will glue right here. I will glue right now. I'm not going to paint it black because we're going to sand it down to make it perfect look like it should be. So I will not sand it down. After, I will not paint it. After gluing it, after sand it down, I will paint it in the middle with black. So guys, like this. What I did notice, they are not all the same size, what is very big surprise for me, because when I was doing Polaris, all of the planks was cut really perfect, 5 mil everyone. These ones are a little bit different, but okay, it's not a problem, it's not a big deal. And so guys, and the last one is again I will cut and glue it. It was not this part, it was this part. My bad. This one is supposed to glue. And what I wanted to say to you, if you notice, when I did cut our pieces, our strips on 6 centimeters, what I did, all those leftovers, I leave them. I didn't use them, I leave them, and now I will show you and explain you why I did this. I will just glue this part right here so it will be straight. Good, guys. With this one we done, I'll explain you. I put them all in the back like this because when you're going to do the entrance, there's few entrance, some kind of build on the deck, we're going to use this type of strips. So to avoid using the new one, I'm going to use these pieces because all the leftovers, I already told you, and I'm going to say to you a lot of times, we're going to use. Maybe someday we will do the scratch build, and all of these pieces, small pieces, doesn't matter what pieces, are important. They really are. Also, if you can see right here, I didn't cover it completely from both sides, as well as here, and I think it's going to be more a little bit here. Why not? Because it is not a problem, not a big deal, because there's going to be a bulwarks from both sides, then there's going to be a piece of wood that go between bulwark and the deck. So everything what is not perfect, this one we will cut, obviously. We're going to sand it down everything nicely, but everything what is not perfect next to the bulwarks, it's not a problem. Trust me, because I already did this with Polaris. So guys, we can continue. We will do it right here. I will not cut nothing right here. I will just glue it like this. And then you're going to sand it down very easily, or even cut with a knife. So I will just continue. You will see this piece right here, how I'm doing it to the end. And then basically we are in the finish line with the deck plank. I thought we will do this video, the deck planking with the nailing with the weathering, but I changed my mind. This particular video is going to be only about deck planking. You will need, if you're going to do the deck the way I do, you will need time to do this, because for you, when you're watching video, is few seconds, few minutes. For me, it's a couple of days, because just show you one small trick. You see, it's not perfectly attaching one to another, and I have some glue right here. So avoid after, when you're going to do the deck planking, all the deck, so I want to my stain it all. But if I will leave just like this glue, it will not cover it, so I need a little bit sanded. So the powder that comes from the wood enters that wood, make like a putty, and it will just be stained after all of this with no problems. Now guys, let's do the next one. I was telling you something and I forget what. Nah, it doesn't matter. I forget what I was saying. Let's just continue work. I know guys that you want to do it as fast as possible, because you want to start working with the deck, with all the pieces, with the planking of the hull. I know that, but trust me, every detail, as well as deck detail, just planking the deck, is very important. It gives you much more detail, because the way we're going to do the deck, it's different than Polaris. It's going to have more details. It will be much more interesting, much more realistic, what is very important. And I understand that you want to do everything just perfect, but trust me, if you will do it perfect, if you're going to do, for example, the weathering, if it will be all the same, I mean, if you're going to put the stain and it would all look the same, well, it's going to look nice, right? It's going to look like nice, awesome new model, but it will not look realistic, guys. It will look more, it's my opinion. I don't want to speak badly about someone, something, or someone's work, because everyone do what they want, right? But if you're going to do everything perfect with no weathering, with no all detail, it's going to look like a toy. For me, it's just my opinion. I never say to no one, no, you cannot do this. You should weather it. You should be all be staying like this. You should be doing like this. Now, you need to choose what you want. But I'm saying only about my opinion. My opinion, if you're going to do it like this, if you're going to do it perfect, with no scratches, with no weathering, I mean weathering if everything will be the same color, well, it's going to look like a toy. It's in my head. I'm just saying what I'm thinking, guys. I'm always honest with you, as well as when I'm doing the mistakes, I'll show you so you can avoid these mistakes. I'm not covering them. I'm not turning off the camera, then I redo my mistake and then show you, look, it's perfect, it's awesome. Guys, be different, be unique, create something special. Don't do the copies. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm giving you ideas. I'm not a professional modelist. I just enjoy do something different. There is no perfect people, there is no perfect models. If you are a champion of the world with a lot of experience, I'm saying about people who like this like a hobby, to just came home, rest, turn on some music, and just build and relax and just do it the way you wanted to do it, the way you like it. So I'm saying, you guys, be different, be unique. Don't be afraid to doing mistakes. Everybody doing mistakes. Just some of the people like to cover mistakes and don't show them, or they know how to cover it so anyone else will see it. But guys, honestly, it's not worth it. Because if I will do some mistake, I will not show you. You will do mistake after me, and you, well, how is it possible? It's not. So in this point, I can use my small leftovers, guys, as I told you. Because I have one idea, by the way. I don't know when I'm going to do this, because really it's kind of a tough to do the videos. I have my main work, right? I have my main job. It's hard to do some more projects, but I do have one in my mind, scratch build, but it's going to be something that I never done before. Well, I did, but with like Polaris. I did change it, and I changed it a lot, right? But still, it's Polaris. And I have in my mind to do the scratch build of one ship. It will take me a lot of time. I don't know if I will do it as tutorial, or if I will do it just like a slideshow, and sometimes I will just jump in to explain you or show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing. But I have ideas, and it's must be awesome. I think it's going to be awesome, it's going to be interesting, and most important for me, it's going to be different, because I'm not going to do the replica of the ship. I will take one particular model. I will not say what model, and I don't know when it's going to be, because it's very hard, guys, to do a lot of projects at the same time. But I'm sure 100% that I will do this. I will just take one particular model and I will change it by the image that I want. I will do it like my own ship. I will change the gallery, I will change the bow, I will change the stern. I know that a lot of modelists, not a lot of modelists, probably biggest part of modelists will not accept that, but I'm not here for some challenge or some championship. I'm here just doing my hobby and showing you some tricks. So guys, we're almost in the end. I have left a few blanks. I think there is nothing complicated. I will not film it to the end because there is no point. It's all, everything the same. Plank, glue, glue it. Plank, glue, glue it. I show you how to go around the holes. And when I will finish the deck, I will just come back to you and we will cut the holes. I will show you how I'm cutting the holes. Also, it's not complicated, nothing so hard, but still I will show you that, and it's going to be the end of the video because I will do more 2 videos. I was thought that I will do it in one, but it's going to be a very long video, so I will do it 3 different videos. This video was just, that's what I was talking about later, and then I forgot. First I will do the video, this one video is about deck planking. Then I will do the video tips and tools, how we're going to nail this deck. And the third video, I probably will combine weathering of the deck with bulwarks and planking the bulwarks, because we're going to have like in Polaris I did, but here in instructions you also need to plank bulwarks from inside. So the third video is going to be about weathering, but before we will place at bulwarks and plank them, and then the weathering. Well, it's going to be really awesome because I have some ideas. You will see. I hope you will be very interesting. For you, it's going to be very interesting. And most important, I hope you will take some of my ideas and realize them in your models. You will try them, because everything that I'm doing, the biggest part, I'm not saying everything. I also watched a lot of videos of other modelists, how they're doing the techniques. I asked questions, I look in the internet, but the biggest part of this is my mistakes, my experiments. Before doing the deck, I take a piece of plywood, doesn't matter what, I have a lot at home, and I'm just doing experiments. I do experiments with the colors, with the planking, and well, I suggest you to do the same. Before you do some kind of work that you didn't did before, just take a piece of wood and do some experiment, and you will see if you like it or not, if it's worth it or not. This one I did in Polaris, I know how it works, I'm really happy with the result. So that's why I did the same in our Essex. So guys, this is the last plank that I have prepared. I need to cut more. I'm not cutting a lot, so don't waste the wood. So, the last plank, guys. And then I will see you. I will finish all of it. Right now I will turn on some music, drink some tea, chamomile tea. Calms very much. And then when it's going to be all, I will not cut nothing. When it's going to be all done, it's literally nothing left. I will come back to you because I'm going to leave it like this for the night, so it will dry completely. And then I will come back to you guys and we will cut the holes. We will cut here for the bowsprit, we will sand it down around the deck, and we will be prepared for the next step. So guys, I'm going to do this and I will come back to you. So I'm back, everything is dry, all of it. I finished all of the deck. Now guys, what I'm going to do right now, we're going to cut all of the axes, all of the wood that we don't need, the bow and the stern, everywhere. We're going to do the holes. What I'm going to use, my knife, file like this. It's flat in one side and round in another side. It's for the masts. And the nail file. It's very useful stuff. I show it in Polaris. I like to work with this thing very much. And also, I already take a piece of wood. It's 6 mm in diameter. So when we're going to do the holes, because I saw that holes in the deck are a little bit bigger, but they must be 6 mm. So when we're going to do our holes, we're going to do them and going to put in the same time mast, so they will match perfectly. So guys, let's start. Now guys, at the bow, be more gentle, be more careful, because there are small pieces, to don't rip them up, okay? What I will try to do guys, I will put it like this and try to cut this axis right here. These pieces right here, if you can see, we will need to round them so the bulwark will enter nice and good. But first we will just cut all of the axes that we don't need. So guys, in this point I just break my favorite knife, if you can see, and this is the last blade. I don't have any more spare blades, so I have one more knife and I have knife like this. Not a problem, let's continue. So as I was saying, right here we're going to have rounded, but after sand it down. So first we need to cut these things right here. You can see it must be round. So I'll take my nail file and I start to round it. Good guys, as you can see, we did round it. So now the bulwark will attach nicely to it. Now we can go to this side right. Good. Now let's cut the back part, all of it. Careful, as usual. I have another knife, but I don't really like the other knife. This part right here, this one. Also, be careful, but if you cut just a little bit more than you should, it's not a problem, because there's going to be a part of our stern gallery that goes inside, so it will be not a problem. So guys, good, we're done with this part. Now it's all round. Now if you can see our, how does it go? Like this. Enters. Very nice. Also in the front. Good guys. Very good. Now the next step is making the hole. Let's start here with the main mast. I don't have my knife, but I will try with this one. I hope it will do the trick. First I will clean this mess, and then we will start doing the hole. So guys, my workspace is clean. Now let's do the hole. So I take my piece of wood, or mast, knife and file. First that I'm going to do, I mark here a hole. I'm going to cut this piece of strip that is in the middle of the hole. When you're going to push the knife, try to make a pressure on the planks to don't take the planks from the space. So guys, I did it like this. This piece fell off. You can cut just a little bit around, not very much. And now I will start to working with the file. Now I take our wood, it is 6 millimeters in diameter. I take this wooden part, I put mast inside, and then let's try our hole. So guys, it fits perfectly, awesome. It's really nothing to do, it's very easy. So I think those holes you can do without me, with no problem. I will not film it, because basically you're just doing the hole, then with the file you rounding up, and then to mark and see if the mast enters, you have your wood and you just try. All of them have 6 millimeters in diameter. So guys, this is going to be a piece of cake for you. So I'm going to do this job, and then I will show you the final result. So guys, I am done. I did all the holes. It was not very complicated, right? So what I can say to you, this hole right here, we're going to drill it because it's going to be for our rudder. I did look in the instructions further. So all of the masts, bowsprit, have 6 millimeters in diameter. So guys, I take some of pieces of the wood that I have in home, and I just check everything enters nice and perfect. So even if you don't do the perfect hole, doesn't matter, because this piece right here will cover and you will not be able to see nothing. This one right here for the bowsprit as well, bowsprit enters, awesome, beautiful work guys. So there's going to be more 2 videos about the deck. It's going to be nailing of the deck. You're going to see it in my playlist next week, playlist tips and tools, and it's going to be Monday, and Tuesday we going to glue the bulwarks and going to do the weathering of the deck. So guys, thank you very much. I hope you like the video. I hope you like our deck. It looked pretty awesome. So guys, thank you for following me. It was Romo from Home Harbor. Guys, be different, be creative, and no one is perfect. You're all awesome, and I see you next time. Thank you very much.